All right, let's dive into the world of AI, but forget what you think you know. Today, we're going to leave all that complex coding at the door. We are going to explore a tool that makes building and testing AI models not just accessible, but actually fun. It's a tool that puts the incredible power of data science right at your fingertips.
So, when you hear artificial intelligence or data science, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For a lot of people, it's just endless lines of code, right? It feels like this fascinating field is locked away unless you're some kind of programming wizard. It's a common hurdle, but it's one we are about to completely tear down.
And the way we're going to do that is with a tool called Orange. It's this amazing visual component-based software that basically turns the super abstract world of AI into a hands-on drag-and-drop experience. Seriously, it's built to open up data mining and machine learning for absolutely everyone, from students to seasoned pros.
At its heart, Orange is a tool for data mining. And what is that really? Well, think of it like being a detective for data. It's the whole process of sifting through massive amounts of information to find those hidden clues, the trends, the patterns, and all the valuable insights that you just wouldn't see at first glance.
Honestly, the best way to think about Orange is like a set of Lego for AI. I'm not kidding. Instead of writing code, you're just snapping together these building blocks to create a workflow. This visual approach completely changes the game. It allows experts in any field, biology, marketing, you name it, to analyze their own data without needing to become a programmer first.
So how does it all work? Well, it's brilliantly simple, and it's all based on three core parts. First, you've got the blank Canva. That's your digital workspace, your playground. Then, you drag and drop widgets onto it. These are like the individual blocks, and each one performs a specific job. Finally, you use connectors to link them up, creating this visual map that shows you exactly how your data is flowing and being transformed.
Okay, enough talk, let's actually see this thing in action. What if you could find hidden patterns in data and even make predictions just by connecting a few of these blocks? We're about to put Orange to the test with a classic data science challenge. So here's our mission. We're going to teach a machine to identify different species of iris flowers, and the only information it's going to have are the measurements of their petals and those little green leaves at the base of the flower, which are called sepals. This is a foundational problem in machine learning, and we're going to solve it in seconds. And here it is. It's basically a three-step recipe. It's so simple. Step 1, we use the File widget to load the iris dataset. From there, you could even pop in a scatterplot widget just to see the relationships in the data. Step 2, we connect that data to a tree widget, which automatically builds a classification model for us. And step 3, we use the predictions widget to apply that model and see how well it did. It's a completely logical flow, and look, zero code.
And the result? An incredible 93% accuracy. Just think about that for a second. Right out of the box, just by connecting 3 simple widgets, we built a model that can identify the correct flower species almost perfectly. This is the real power of visual data mining.
Now, you might be wondering, how does Orange know it's 93% accurate? Well, it uses a test in Score widget that has this really clever technique called cross-validation. And this is so important. Instead of just testing the model once, which could be a fluke, right? It splits the data into 10 parts, trains on 9 of them, and tests on the last one. And it does that over and over. This gives us a super reliable score and proves the model isn't just lucky.
Okay, that was data science. Pretty cool. But what about images? What if you could teach a machine to group a whole folder of unlabeled pictures all by itself? Let's jump into the world of computer vision with Orange.
Just a quick practical tip before we start on this one. To work with images, you're going to need to install the Image Analytics add-on. It's super simple to do right inside Orange, and it unlocks a whole new set of really powerful tools. The workflow for computer vision is, you guessed it, just as visual and intuitive. First, we import our images. Then comes the magic part, the image embedding widget. It analyzes each picture using a powerful network and turns its visual features into a unique numerical signature. From there, the distances widget compares all those signatures to see how similar the images are. And finally, hierarchical clustering automatically groups the most similar images together for you. So we've gone from numbers to images, and now it's time for our final domain, text. What if you could instantly find the most important themes in a story or an article without having to read every single word? Well, this is where natural language processing, or NLP, comes into play. You know, a massive part of NLP is just cleaning up text so a machine can actually analyze it for meaning. And you've got to see this. The pre-processed text widget takes a messy sentence like the one you see here and just simplifies it down to its core concepts. It gets rid of punctuation, capitalization, and common words that don't really add much meaning. So here's a little peek under the hood at what's happening. The widget automatically converts everything to lowercase. It tokenizes the sentence into individual words, strips out all the punctuation, and filters out common stop words like the or a. Each step is designed to cut through the noise, leaving us with only the most meaningful words to analyze. We could then even feed that into a word cloud widget to see what pops out.
You know, this quote from our source material really just nails it. It sums everything up perfectly. Orange isn't just one thing. It's a complete toolkit for visualization, machine learning, and analysis, all powered by this incredibly intuitive visual approach that we've just walked through.
So we've explored data science, computer vision, and NLP, three huge fields in AI, all without writing a single line of code. We've seen the building blocks and the seriously powerful results they can get. The only question left is, now that you've seen the toolkit, what problem are you going to solve first?